Okay, what is this? You said it was Wire Wednesday.
All right, so the layout that we're doing for Muncie is for a museum, but also a train club is going to be able to use it. So therefore, we got to have two separate power systems where the train club can run everything in command control, which will be Legacy and DCS on this one.
Legacy and DCS.
Yes. But it's got to have the ability to go back into a museum mode where visitors can come, push a button, and the trains just start going based off of that.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
So, when you turn it on, we'll do this one here. Now we're in the command mode. We're going to use this transformer here for accessories and lights. Same with this one. There's going to be one on each power system. We call them power carts because usually they're rolling around. So, it's on.
Let me get closer.
You can alternately switch everything. So we'll just say straight is where we want to go for museum mode. But say somebody turns on this other power card, we don't want it to back feed into this one or double feed the lines. So we put relays in. So what this will initially do is cut the power from this one. Even though this is still on, it's going to shut the power off from here, but allow power to flow from this one. And you'll be able to see that with the Dorcie signal I set up, and it flips to red. Now it's back to command. Now it's the museum mode. The other interesting thing that we do is if the club or anybody was to change the switches and forget to take it back to how they would want for the museum to run their individual loops, watch the switch here. Whenever it gets flipped back into museum mode, it'll automatically switch all the switches and they will stay that way. So anybody tries to tamper with the switch, it's going to automatically throw it right back into the straight line path for the museum.
Wow. And so this is going to go on one of our carts, right? The power supply under the table?
This will probably mount up underneath the table. And then one of these will be on each cart. We'll make one cart strictly for the train club use, so that way it's separate and they know that that's for command use. This one is going to be attached with CW80s and our timer boxes.
Wow,
and I'll go into the timer boxes later once we build those. And it'll be the same as what we did on the one in Illinois.
Ah, the museum piece. Ah.
Where it's all museum, just like
the Illinois
the
Railroad Museum and the hospital one.
Yes.
And this is going to actually go on the table, did you say, or underneath?
It's going to be underneath.
It'll be a shelf. There'll be a shelf.
So one power cord will plug in here, one power cord will plug in here, and then we pull off the power here, so that way it keeps from back feeding and frying the electronics in the other part, or double feeding, and you have even other issues on the tracks.
Wow. Well, truthfully, you lost me at relay. But this is going to be really cool to see it like here. You're engineering it right now, yes. But then once it gets on the layout, which I'll mosey on over there and show them the layout on this same video. But wow, this is pretty amazing wiring. I didn't realize that there was going to be two different controls for the club and then the museum.
Yes.
Wow.
So this way it keeps them from unplugging one, plugging another one.
Sure.
And wearing out the plugs, and it keeps from any accidents potentially happening. with the switches and everything else. This will throw everything into a default mode.
Well, this would be great to see it when it's done on the table because, like I say, you lost me at relay. But here's the layout that's under construction right now. This is for the Muncie Children's Museum in Muncie, Indiana, USA. We've got the base going on. A lot of the tops have been done, but they get on, then they get off to back paint. But this layout, as you can see, is taking up almost the side of the shop here.